kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put total effort. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ducks offense will start this game off with the football. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And
there he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10.
Well, this guy's going to make catches all over the field. That time he lined up all the way to the left side. He was able to cross the entire field to make a catch on the right.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
how do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
And he puts through the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get the ball. It's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Facing a 3rd down is short from the 26. They'll try to run for it. Let's go! From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. He said it makes the whole offense. He is the bellwether. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down. He just couldn't get it to the receiver. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
And these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room. Give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. In this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
And the defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Unloads to the wideout. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On 4th down, going to the air. Right on right. A quick tackle made, but he's got 3. using the quick game. It's up to get the first and 10 from the 14. This drive is the longest running series in television history. 15th quarter coming up. He'll be homebound just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. In the backfield, it's Hayes. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 42 spot. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Looking downfield on first down. Complete to the left. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Loose out of bounds after the completion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And finds a soft spot.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time.
Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot. If you're on defense, you've got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you get the offense off balance? Because they are really good.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 27. The Ducks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll sneak and try to surge forward. The defense was ready for that sneak attempt. They sealed up every crevice, nowhere to go.
You know it's a predictable situation. You know short yardage. They want to run the quarterback's lead. You got to get penetration. The linebacker matchup over the pile. Go meet him in the backfield. Nice job on the D.
They'll run for it. Creates a little room. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Ducks have it in scoring position on first and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Second and goal for the offense. Here we go. Here we go. They started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Moore. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw. First turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
Back to pass. Fires on the move. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. The field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. What a jump on that run, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside. College football at this level, you just
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's going to fire deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Grab over the middle. It's Moore. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. A first down for the offense. 22. Caught in the backfield. It's Casper. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
hey, man, you want to make a statement defensively, make hits like that. You're going to start having these receivers think twice about running these routes. This defense came to play, and they're away in the wood.
Hand off to the fullback. Slithers into space. Turning it on. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Ducks are on the move.
Ready, go.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal.
Base 27 jump.
Just throw the football away. Don't take the sack. Don't go backwards, especially inside the 3-yard. Sack in such good position.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through, putting 3 points on the board.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll go back to work on offense. On the ground, running back gets the give. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
On the set.
Offense in a bunch formation. Snapped it in the shotgun. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Griffin.
And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I know this offense has gone for it a couple times early in this game on fourth down, guys, but with this field position, I'd be surprised if they decided not to put the football away here. You're just too backed up. You can't risk not getting it and just gifting your opponent great field position.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, dude.
Yeah, and listen.
Touchdown, Ducks! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Lasso.
Starts the drive, trying to go up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Ready?
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Under fire. He is... Great Nick Saban often says players often respond better